Hey, buddy. Hey, man, I just wanted to cover something really quick, dude, around school, the topic of school. And, there's going to be times where you're going to feel like this is stupid. The topics and the use of different terms, and it doesn't seem to line up with real life, with life out in the public, in the community, in careers. And there's a lot of it that you just don't know applies. And you know what, man, that sometimes you're absolutely right. There is zero use for it. There's zero use for it. But what I don't ever want you to lose track of is the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is that it's an opportunity. And don't lose that, because and you will lose it, but get focused as quickly as you can back on the point. The real focus is your opportunity for self-discipline. It's discipline of self and following directions, learning to study, learning to learn. Those things you don't want to learn later on. You don't want to spend that time. You'll be distracted by people doing drugs and wanting to party and hook up with chicks and whatever. It's always been around, and it's always gonna be around. Like, it's an old story. So who's hot, who's not, all these popular items, and you're cool because you have these things, and we have this, come hang out with us. Now you feel included and not so lonely inside. Everybody feels alone inside, dude. You know what I mean? Like, people hide out in groups of people because there's safety in numbers, and that's cool, man. Join a chess club, get on the basketball team, run the baseball team, dude. Get into soccer. There's a lot of other healthy ways than to go smoke, drugs or drink or do something stupid just because you want to rebel. Like, I get it, and that's a normal feeling, but it's gonna hurt you. It's gonna hurt you every time. Like, I've rebelled a lot, man, and I'm not hating on you for those feelings, and I think that's natural, and we all got to rebel a little bit. It's just, how far do we go with it, and how dangerous is it? Because if I rebel and it feels too good, I'm gonna do it more, and eventually it's count your nickels and your dollars will be there. It's 1 step, 2 step, 3 step jail. Like, it's just that stupid fast. It all looks like fun until people start going down and they drop like flies. And I just want you to be aware of that and make a decision, to not go down that route. To when you're sitting there listening to somebody and you like them, you respect them, they have a good presentation, people like them, and they kind of have this appeal to them about inclusion where you get to be a part of. That's a big battle to wage on your own when you're in school, and you feel lonely inside. But just play it all the way through, bud. Like, you do what you got to do, man. But I'm imploring, I'm begging you to stay focused on the lessons, because the people that stay focused in school, and learn to learn and learn to study, learn to research, are the people that end up running the business, and they end and all the other kids, a lot of times they end up working for the people who learn to learn and learn to study and learn to research. I just want you to be the guy that's running the company, financially safe and sound and well taken care of, and all that security, all that insecurity in high school, that stuff goes away when you earn your way in the world. You start running, teams and and you build your career up to where you're financially sound, all that starts to fade away. The insecurities around loneliness, and you'll have your own clubs, man. You'll have people that are real and they want to be real, and they'll want to be around you. Don't worry about high school so much. And it's hard, man. It's hard not to take that serious. And you know what? You're gonna do what you gotta do, man. Just please, also think about the future. And the point is to remember that school is not just stupid. Maybe some of the topics are fair, that's fair, but the object of what's happening is not. The bigger picture of learning to learn, learning to research, and learning to study, that's not stupid. That's pound for pound one of the best investments you can make, because doing it later on while you're trying to build your career, build your career relationships, and learning that stuff at the same time, it'll take everything. It'll take everything out of you. It's hard, and there's a lot of people that never do it because it costs a lot. It's hard, and you get just 24-hour working. It's studying on top of working, 10-hour, 12-hour days. So if you can stay focused, man, you are the man. You are the man, and I respect you. I respect that, man. And one secret that I like to keep in mind is I think about the 5-year down the road me. And I think, would the guy 5 years from now, me, respect the man I am today? And you can always apply that. Yes or no. And if no, how do I work that out? What do I need to do different for that guy to respect me? Because at the end of the day, man, I sleep with me at night. My shames, my guilt, my remorse, that's all in my hands. I can look back on my past and say, I did everything I could, and I worked my tail off, and I'm happy with my integrity. I'm happy with my effort. I know I left it all out on the line, and that's respectable. I'm fired up right now. I just wanted to share that with you. And you're so smart. You're so smart, and you got to be careful not to overthink. You got to be careful too not to just label everything stupid because you understand the topics. There's a lot of messaging and connectiveness in the background. Study that stuff. We got to watch out for ego and arrogance, and that stuff's just making assumptions of I know the topic, so I don't need to study any of this, and that's not right. I love how hard you are at working. When you get focused on something, man, it's on. So I'm imploring you to get focused on the benefits of learning, of growing yourself. You can always grow to be more. Don't limit yourself to the people's knowledge around you. Their knowledge base is only to this level. Therefore, I don't need to grow much further than where I am. I'm smarter than all of my friends right now. That's not enough. That's not enough. Look higher. Start to learn what your mentors have. Start to learn what your mentors know. And hopefully you'll learn more than your mentors know. And then you can help others learn more and be a mentor. It's super fulfilling. I love you, dude. I'm going to keep talking. I get fired up when I start thinking about you and your future. And the 9 minutes. Wow. Okay. Bye, bud.